Everybody, Golden, the signature golden retriever here, and fuck you, I'm using her again. She's easy access, okay? Just anyways, for most people, it was their first day back. Actually, that's a lie, no it wasn't. But it was my first day back, so I thought I'd just, talk about it, because fuck it. Again, why not? If I seem super tired, I am super tired. I was up until 4 a.m. yesterday, today, days, what the fuck are they? I was up till 4, I had to wake up at 7, and when my first alarm went off at 7, I was like, I woke up and I felt great. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I can do this day. And then I'm like, but I'm gonna wait for my second alarm. And so it was 7:09, I had already fallen back asleep, the alarm went off, I woke up and I'm like, fuck. That's it. That's all I felt. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. First of all, staying up till 4, I already knew I was dead, but I woke up and I felt great. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm great, I'm fine. No. No. Then it came to going out to the bus. So I got on the bus, it was all fine and dandy, and then the guy who gets on after me gets on, and they just start talking. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, oh my god, can you just shut up, please? How are you, shut up. Shut up. Like, I wanted to punch everyone in the face who takes my bus. I'm like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It was terrible. And this one, like, 9th grader comes and sits at the back of the bus beside this 11th grader. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Why? Go sit with... I know there's empty seats in the front. Fuck you for coming back here. But then I get to school. And of course, I put my bag down. I was exhausted. It's 4 flights of stairs. And then I see the math teacher. The look on his face was just like, I hate everything right now. Fuck off. No. I am... goodbye. That's literally what his facial expression... facial expression was like. Next thing, get this, okay, so the clocks are fucked up, no big surprise really, like we get there, it's only like 8 in the morning, the clocks are like, nah bro, it's fucking 11. We get there and then, my friend's like, okay, well first of all, she spent New Year's Eve with another one of my friends, and she was sitting there, and I saw her and I'm like, yo, PJ, how was your New Year's with PJ? And I'm like, shit, that's not right. So I sat there and she's like, oh yeah, my New Year's with myself was great. But anyways, she's like, is there any candy in Madame Blanky Blank's room? And I'm like, I don't know. I just, why would I think of seeing if there's candy first thing? So we go in, we get candy, and I look at the clock, and I'm like, holy shit, it's 11:29 already? This day's flying by. And then I realize, but the day hasn't even fucking started yet. Then I get to French class. Kill me now. Stab me in the throat. We have a reading contest. I'm like sitting there and I'm like, ma'am, I cannot function right now. But you know, we did it and stuff. And then it comes to when the junior highs have their class switch, and they're being so loud in the hallway, and then Antonio gets up. He was super tired. I could see it on his face when he walked into class. Like, I saw that a lot today. The whole droopy eyes, walking slow, trying to keep their eyes open, like, fuck me. I saw it on, like, 4 kids. Like, one girl, Jessica, she was there, and she walked in and she, like, straight up walked halfway across the class with her eyes closed. But anyways, class change. Eventually, he gets up and he's going somewhere, I don't know where, because the bathroom, if you flushed it, it'd go brown instead of the clear water, like, coming out of it. No, it was fucking brown. And the water fountain was yellow and orange water. It's completely fucking normal at my school for this shit to happen. Don't even worry about it, okay? But yeah, he goes and he leaves the class to go do whatever he's doing. And as he's walking out the door, he's like, oh my god, that's so cool. Because he's being sarcastic because of how loud they're being. And I'm like, same. Then it comes to flex and it was super chill. I just sat with all my friends on the floor, and then Jacob came over and it was a fucking blast. My other friend who had just got a phone finally showed me this. One of the girls posted it on our grad Facebook page. But it's like, you had 2 weeks to do your homework. We were on break. Oh my god. Math was the best part of my day. Hands down, best part of my day ever. I actually did an entire Snapchat story on my fucking day. So basically, because we were in math class and it was like graphs and stuff, they thought up of that Nickelback thing, and then we started talking about Nickelback and how they were like the coolest shit, and then all of a sudden they was like, no, fuck Nickelback. They asked her if she had ever seen that video and she's like, no. They showed her that video and then Jessica started laughing and she snorted and yeah. Then it got to lunch and I went to wholesale and I bought some fucking bits and bites because I'm rich right now, but I'll probably spend it all on food. Then my spare came around and I just crashed. Like I almost fell asleep at one point. Then it was time for chem. And I thought it would be an easygoing day, we just review Stoic, but no. We redid a test that we did before break, and I haven't touched chem at all since break happened. I knew I should have, but I didn't. But honestly, I was doing that test and I was tired. I sat there for 20 minutes staring at nothing because I was like, I'm tired. I didn't have my periodic table, that's what it is in English, damn. Periodic table because I'd written all the formulas on it that I needed for it. And I was like, how the fuck do I do this again? And so, in the end, he, like, sent people over to my table when there were 2 people at my table already capable of helping me. And I'm like, Monsieur, I'm so tired right now. This is why I can't do this right now. And he's like, so, my car battery was dead this morning, and I still, at 6 a.m. this morning, and I still had to be here on time. I'm like, what does it have to do with anything with me being tired? I'm like, I cannot function right now. I am fried. Stop. So apparently I'm not to be allowed to use tired as an excuse to not walk the dog. And for chemistry. Oh, and now for this super settling thing. You know how those things around your school where you pull it and the fire alarm goes off? It wasn't working in my school. So if there was ever a fire in like recent times and they pulled that shit, nobody would fucking know. Then it was my bus ride home, which was like the shittiest thing on earth. First of all, this girl came up. I fucking hate her. I don't even know why. She's actually really chill. I just fucking hate her. Probably because she has more in common with like everybody I know than I do. So I'm like, yeah, fuck you. They're my friends. Go away, please. Because I physically cannot talk about anime with them, nor can I talk about video games with them, but she can, and I'm like, oh, okay, yep. I fit in. This is great. Ugh. I have too many weeb friends, but I'm like a weeb magnet, so I just deal with it. I don't care if they talk to anime with me. I just hope they know that I'm not gonna reply with helpful responses that'll continue the conversation. And then I got on the bus and I stood alone because fucking people and this girl yelled at me. She's like, fucking move. But there was this other girl trying to get off the bus over here, so I had to stand here so she could get through to the door. But no, this girl wanted off the bus, and she's like, fucking move! And she yells this at me, and as she's getting off the bus, I'm like, there was a fucking person getting off the bus! And calm your tits, please, what are you doing? Yeah, and I stood alone like the entire time, and Riley was like, Maddie! And I was completely zoned out, and it took me a second, I'm like, oh, someone called my name, and I look over at him, and he's like... And so I reply with... And then he's like, nice. I have like 60 pages of English to read. Kill me now, please. Do it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.